So let's talk about these laws of human behavior. And there's a caveat here. This is according to Chase Hughes. This is not a list of what humans need. And this is probably something that won't stand up to academic scrutiny, but it's all true. Number one is everybody is suffering and insecure. And this is especially true in today's society. Second is every human is wearing a mask. Everybody's wearing a mask of some sort. And we'll get into that a little bit deeper too. Next is everybody pretends like they're not wearing a mask. We all pretend like we don't have one. We act as though no one else knows that we're wearing a mask. And number four, every adult is a product of childhood suffering and reward. Every adult is a product of childhood suffering and reward. And this means that when we're seeing somebody who's acting like an a-hole, we're seeing somebody who's acting in an extremely annoying or asshole-ish way, that what we're seeing is a reaction. We're seeing a reaction of a person who is a product of childhood pain. If someone's acting like a total braggart, a-hole at a social gathering, like a party, and he's posturing more than he should, he's talking louder than he should, this entire situation, we should be seeing this through the eyes of these laws of human behavior, through this filter, this lens, because it changes everything. So instead of seeing that guy at the party, we see a small kid who was abused by his dad, had a crappy mom, got bullied at school. I don't know what it was. And sometimes I'll just make up a story to help me to see through the behavior and to understand that I'm seeing law number 4 here. So what we're seeing is a grown-up with a small child inside of them that is somehow stood in front of a mirror when they were younger and made a permanent decision, maybe unconsciously, that they're going to act in a way that is going to guarantee that no one ever messes with them. If I'm scary enough, no one's going to hurt me. And when we see through that lens, the entire world changes. Our entire lives can change. And this is just the first lens. And the second one that I'll introduce to you is here. I'm going to try to... So there's 4 levels of this. So you can view human beings through 4 different lenses, and each one is a little bit higher. And the first one, let's take an example that I use regularly. You're driving down the freeway and somebody in a big jacked up pickup truck with those plastic balls hanging off the trailer hitch. They've got a big mixed martial arts tap out sticker on the back of it. It's just the douchiest vehicle you could imagine. It cuts you off, slams on the brakes, and then reaches out the window and flips you the bird. And responding to a situation like this that would get most of us a little bit upset or emotional, there's 4 different ways to view other humans. The first one is that they are broken. So the guy cuts us off, and I say, this guy's screwed up. This guy's an idiot. He's broken. He's a dumbass. I might speed up and try to regain control of the situation. And the second level is different. I view people as different. And in the different phase, I might get an emotional reaction. I'm not going to do anything about it. I might fantasize about this guy T-boning a phone pole later on down the road. But I just know, like, he's a different guy. There's nothing I can really do about it. And level 3 is I view people as facts. They're unchangeable facts. And if we view them as facts, and you're able to get that into your head, viewing human beings as facts is one of the most healthy decisions you could ever make, because we don't get mad at things that we can't change. No one of us here is mad at the virus COVID-19. Nobody. We might be mad at the effects, what it's doing to people, what it's doing to the economy, but we're not mad at the virus. We don't get mad at storms or hurricanes or floods. Anger only comes when there's a secret desire to change something. And when our brains know that we can't change anything, anger gets dissipated. And that's the facts level, which is pretty high up. It's hard to do. And next we have reasons. And going back to law number 4, we're all a product of childhood suffering and reward. We know that everybody that we speak to is a reason. They're probably a fact because of law number 4, but they're a reason. Their behavior is a reason in their head. And for us to view it from our eyes instead of theirs is not helpful. They want to be treated like a badass. They want to be treated like they're really tough and really cool. And we need to understand that.